Alright, let's get this part started. So, we got up to where we wanted to yesterday for the 6-star basic, and today we're going to basically do the same thing for the 6-star feature. We got a good start on the 4-star arena. So, let's just continue on. Continue on. So I'm starting off with the 4 stars rather than the lowest 5 stars, just because the plan is that throughout the day I'll work my way through all of my 5 stars once the 6 stars are done. Pretty much did that yesterday, I just didn't do it immediately after running the 6 stars. I did the 6 stars on stream, and then probably put the game down for about 2 hours and came back to it and started going at the 5 stars. So that might be something similar today. And doing it this way, once I have the 3 times multiplier, then switch over to the 6 stars. Whereas normally I would go to about the 350, 250 milestone. But yeah, won't bother with that too much. Do have some more 5s. Well, no, I think I might only have 2 5 stars that are still R2 that I need to take to R3. And I think I have a couple that still need to be leveled up all the way for R3. But I think for the most part, actually, I'm going to start prioritizing. I don't know, because I maxed out R1 6 stars, about 65,000 points. Not sure what they are when you first pull them, less than that amount. Oosh, guess this will have to do. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll work. A while ago, I used to really take my time putting ISO into 6 stars, but now I'm trying to do that a lot quicker because with the way the arena has changed, you want to get as many points as you can as quickly as you can. Mad Dog, how you doing? How's your morning coming along? What you got going down? Oh, man, I hate it when playing Ghost and the opponent just waits until the phase wears off and then hits you. They'll just wait there. Just stand in that corner. I'm doing alright. Doing okay, Figured I was up early, had something to eat, showered. May as well get these 6 stars on cooldown as soon as I can and get back at them. Should be not too late tonight, actually, for the second round of the 6 stars. So once done tonight, I should have. So the basic is at 19.5, almost 20 million. And after the 2 runs of 6 stars, probably 2 runs of 5 stars as well, I should have the feature at about 20 million as well. And then I'll just run the 6 stars through each one tomorrow. And that should get me around the 5% mark, which is the goal for the featured in the basic. Those 6-star shards over time are gonna add up pretty quick. So long as I can be consistent with keeping. Well, I don't know how much longer we're gonna see the arena structure like this, but while it is and I have the opportunity, I'm gonna take advantage of it. And I think this approach now, so long as I'm consistent with running all of the 5 stars, it's actually not too bad. The first time we had the 6 stars, I wasn't liking it because I was slacking off on running the 5 stars. So all day on the 3rd day of arena, I was having to run them. But I think doing it this way, I won't have to run them too much tomorrow. I think I could get away with just doing the 6 stars tomorrow. And then finishing off the 4-star arena. But we'll see. So what are you up to, Mad Dog? You doing some this crazy MCOC nonsense? Monsieur Joe, how you doing? How was day 1 back at the office? How'd it go? How'd it go? Was it everything you dreamt of? Or had nightmares of? Ooh. It was fun. I'm here again today. All right, you're already at the office. Damn. DJ, how you doing? It was dreamy. Oh, I found an English version of Kingdom. So I've got it downloaded. So I'll probably finish off the current season of the Clone Wars and then get into Kingdom. You know what's funny? So how I would search for it previously, I really didn't get many results back. And then I just changed the way I was searching for it last night. And all of a sudden I was getting a ton of results. Just finished college for good? Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. So now time for the real world, right? So will you take some time to find a job, or are you gonna take a bit of time and just be like, screw it, I'm gonna be lazy or something for a while? Glad you found it. Yeah, I'm interested to go through it. So when I downloaded episodes here and there, I was checking for like, was it English or not. So I did like look through some of it, and it looks like it's a although I guess a lot of zombie things recently, they're fast moving zombies, but it looks like a lot faster moving zombies than the typical zombie kind of thing. So what are you going to do with your life now, DJ? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, so I opened 2 6 stars. Or I think I already told you, Joe. But I opened 2 6 stars with the exploration of Cav difficulty. All I'm looking for is a new champion. Both of them. Crappy dupes. Terrible. Terrible. And this guy is terrible at throwing hit special. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him out. Oh, yeah. All right, we're good. We're good. Lazy is impossible as my parents will force me to work. Looking forward to Alliance War season rewards tomorrow to open 6. Ooh, nice. How many 6 stars will you have, Eternal? To open. And where did your Alliance end up for the season? Yeah, you did tell me you got 3 new ones. I wanted to block that out, though. Because, you know, lock for Platinum 1. Nice. Those are some pretty decent rewards, dude. I think we are definitely ending Gold 2. Actually, I think the majority of the time for this alliance is Gold 3. And this is the first war season I've been in the alliance. This is the first I've been doing war consistently since August, I think. And it's... Well, we don't take War 2... Uh-oh. This guy's going to take this L3 seriously. We don't take War 2 seriously, so it's not too bad. I don't go make me 3 6-star crystals at a time? Yeah. So my problem right now, though, is I'm just short 1 of even teams. So that's why pretty much any 6-star I get, I'm opening. Otherwise, I'd be saving 2. So I had intended, like... 2-3 weeks ago, I was gonna save until July 4th and just do a really big opening, but then I opened 1 6-star, so then I had uneven teams, and of course, that means I've got to open 2 more, right? Copper you and saving for 10 5-star featured crystals? Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm going to, because I was like back and forth as whether or not I wanted to be doing that, but just for ISO, using up ISO, I think I'm going to have to. I'm not going to have anywhere else to use it, so. ISO and T1A, although I think maybe with no longer running the T1A arena, I might not have too much of a problem with an overabundance of T1A. So are you at the office now, Joe? So Eternal, when with the season rewards, how many? Okay, I should be able to open 3 more 6-star. Okay, nice. Who's your most wanted 6-star Eternal? This should do him in. Yep. Mostly dupes. Okay. I have my own office, easy to listen to YouTube. Have quite a few R3s unduped. Okay. I think, so I've got 3 that I really want duped. I think one of them should be up in Arena in August, if I was looking at it right. So I've got Nick Fury, Ghost, and Omega Red. Omega Red should be the basic 6-star in August, and I have a feeling I don't think he's going to go too high. I think, well, we'll wait and see how things come along, but I have a feeling I should be able to go for him without using any units. It would be a hardcore grind, but I don't think I'll need to use any refreshing. And I think I should be able to do about 90 to 100 million without, no, not 100, probably 85 to 90-ish million without using any units. So for him, for Omega Red, yeah, I'll wait for the arena. Ghost, I think I'm probably going to use my generic 6-star Awakening Gem for her. And then Nick, we'll just hope for a for a normal dupe. And the only other two 6-stars that I really want are Warlock and Claire. Neither of them need to be awakened. Wait, so... yeah. I did Falcon previously, 91 million, no units used. Nice. Not bad. So I was kind of going back and forth a little bit about doing basic 6-star arena if it was a 6-star I didn't have. So I wouldn't do Abomination because, like, yeah, I knew that was going to go high. And I think Spider Ham is going to go high as well, so I think I'd pass on him for sure. But some of the other ones coming up, if I didn't have them as 6-stars, I was thinking of going for them. But then I was like, if I do that, I'm going to lose out on being able to do the other 6-star arena, which means I would be losing out on all of the units from milestones, the battle chips, and then also I'd be losing out on the top 5% for both arenas. So I would lose out on that 1,000 6-star shards. The 5-star shards I'm not too worried about. But... so how many 6-stars do you have, Eternal? I'm at 92 right now. When I did the Shang-Chi arena, I had 90. But I think if I'm going to do anything over 100 again, I'd have to have at least 120. You're at 9. Okay, you're the same as me. Okay. Yeah, I won't do I don't think I would do a feature grind again at all. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, I won't do anything super high until I've got at least 120. Let's see if this is going to be enough to do him in. Yeah. Oh, geez, yeah. I want the dupes because of OCD issues. What? So long as I'm at even arena teams, yeah, I prefer dupes now than... well, no. I want new ones, even if they're crappy. Like, I'll take a Iron Patriot 6-star and be happy. Well, not happy. Be okay with it. Just because it will be a new champ, so work toward the 126 stars. But yeah, outside of that, I'm mainly looking for dupes as well. But yeah, like I said, there's only 3 that I really want dupes. The R3s you have don't need it? Yeah, so the only one I have at R3 that pretty much needs it is Nick. And you can still do some pretty good damage with him, but I mean, for his true use, you definitely want him duped. Ghost, it's more just for speed, really. Yeah, I don't know why, because the biggest need to having Ghost awakened is just to do a Legends run. Outside of a Legends run, I think it's fine not to have her awakened, but I think I'm going to awaken her regardless. But I will awaken her before starting 7-2. You know what's going to happen, though? I'm going to use the generic gem on her, and then the 10,000 6-star shards from completion, it's going to be Ghost. Oh, that's going to annoy me. The amount of the 6-stars are going for insane, but I like the fact I can grind for 5 stars now. Picked up a Mortal Abomination last time for just over 35 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, and I think the 6 stars, though, we're going to see them come down. Like right now, it's kind of all over the place, but I think give it a little bit of time and we'll see something a little bit more consistent. Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Human Torch, Warlock, Red Magneto, Sunspot, CGI Chorus, Gilly. Those are your R3 unduped. Okay, which one do you want duped the most? I'm assuming Corvus. Well, unless you're concerned about Prestige and Sunspot. So I didn't really care about the Domino dupe. Of course, I got her dupe though. Who else? Well, Aegon absolutely needs it. Well, actually, him I used a gem on. Corvus used a gem. And I think Domino must be my only actually duped R3. Yeah. The other two are both through gems. And then any others I have are not duped. Corvus would be best, yeah. The Human Torch might be good as well for war. Okay, yeah. Could you see Awakening Sunspot for Prestige, or are you not too worried about that? Like if you had a Nexus and you had 3 of your R3s as options, if Sunspot were one of them, would you pick him for Prestige, or you'd go for Corvus or something for usefulness? Okay, let's see. Use your L2, dude. Come on. You have got... You watch. As soon as my... Yep. Son of a... Man, that stuff annoys me. Okay. Taz, how you doing? You would go for Chorus? Okay, yeah, okay. So you'd go for the usefulness of it. Yeah. And then I think overall, I think Sunspot's Prestige drops off, right? How's your day coming along, Taz? Since my Prestige is 12.8, and not need to push. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there regardless. Yeah, I was looking at mine the other day, and I think I'm just under 12 or just over 12, something around 12. And if I were to awaken Ghost and put the Sig Stones, at least the tech Sig Stones that I have, into her, I'd be over 12, but I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, I think I will awaken her. I don't know. Maybe. It's so indecisive. I keep thinking maybe to just awaken her. Then I think, okay, go do 7-2 completion and see what I get from the 6-star there. I don't know why I don't just use the generic on it. Like, because when I got the you son of a gun. When I got the generic, the idea was if I ever got Omega Red, I would use it on him. And then a couple weeks ago, I got Omega Red, and but then I could have taken him to R2 right away, and I think eventually I would take him to R3. But then it was a matter of the Sig Stones. I do have a fair bit. I think I could get him to 80 or just over 100. But yeah, I need to take a look at 7.2 and see how much of it I figure I would be using Ghost for. And if it's close to half of the paths where she would be like the main attacker, then yeah, I may as well awaken her. I think I'm going to do that this weekend, actually. Take a look and see what I think I'm going to do for 7-2. Just running your 6 stars, are you? Very good. Okay. All right. I still can't use. Who has the best ghost training video? I don't know if Pandaman Pete ever did a how-to for Ghost, but he was one of the early ones that was like really good with her. Ghost needs the SIGs anyways. Yeah, but she doesn't have to be maxed out. But yeah, Pandaman Pete, I don't think he does. Prof Hoff, it wasn't his video, but somebody had sent him a video and he posted it on his channel. Like, it's from quite a while ago, but it was when Ghost, she'd been out for a little bit, but it was a pretty good explanation of how to play her. And other than that, I can't think of anything off the top of my head of anybody who has done like how to play Ghost. The two big things though is just getting used to getting hit, basically. And then if you're wanting to use heavies with her. If you're using heavies and you've got Ant-Man on the team, you're going to end up doing more damage because you'll have the Fury buff on you, and then with Ant-Man on the team, the more buffs you have, the more damage you do. So those would be the two big things. But the one that you have to really get your head around is kind of letting them hit into you while you're phased. And you don't have to do that, but that is the best way to play her, because you don't want to be playing her like other champions where you parry and then hit them. You think Stealthy will go much higher this time? I don't think so, because he's not somebody that needs to be duped. It's definitely good, but he doesn't need to be duped. I think because Immortal Abomination didn't go, it's 105. It's still pretty crazy though, right? Or what? Just over 100. But because it didn't go stupid high, I think you're going to see people that are, oh well, I wasn't too bad. I could do that. So yeah, I think Immortal Abomination will go a little bit higher, and I think Stealthy might actually go lower, but we'll find out on Friday probably. I attempted Legends run for 7-2, feeling good. Yeah, I bet. When you finished, was it around the kind of time you were expecting, or longer, shorter? Because I would think for a Legends run, between 6 and 8 hours should be, yeah, feeling pretty good. 4.5, 5, I'm thinking is around the mythic kind of time. And then anything over 7 is crying time. I used 5, R5, SIG, 20 goes with suicides and boosts quite a bit. Okay. Because more people will see it's, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, possibly. Because if I didn't have him as a 6-star, I think I'd be able to, I'd have to be like really on the ball, but I think I'd be able to get him as a 6-star and put in points for the basic arena. So, there might be people doing something like that. You think he did much faster than KT1? But KT1 wasn't doing it as a Legends run, I don't think, was he? Like, he was just doing it in trying to get it done in the first 24 hours, I think, right? So. Oh, wait, did I disconnect? Let's see. Hang on. My phone may have disconnected. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that happens. Every now and then. One of the very few times where it's actually not Kabam's fault. Okay. The speed I killed the champ seems a lot faster. Yeah, but yeah, because the thing is too, though, right? It's the how quick you get through each opponent, not your overall time. Obviously, your overall time would kind of suggest, how quick you got through the opponents. But his time for running it would definitely be slower than yours, because he's streaming it, which is automatically going to make the general, just the gameplay of that, like switching screens, blah, 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 that's going to be slower for sure. But so long as he's each fight, just focusing on the fight, then streaming or not shouldn't matter too much. So I disconnected because of my connection, and then it crashes anyways. Did you do it in one sitting, or did you do it like throughout the day? Like you just sit from start to finish and get her done, or do a little bit here, have a nap, do a little bit more? That's my biggest concern. Is I have a hard time just sitting. Break for a bit, yeah, okay. I have a hard time sitting for any. So that was one of the hardest things for me for Abyss, was just sitting for that amount of time and going through it. So all of my Abyss Pass I did over 2 days. I think if I were to do a Legends one, I would try to just sit and maybe like 3 hours, take a break, and another 3 hours. Because if it was much more than 6 hours, I don't think there'd be much point in going through with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way I could do it one sitting of 6 hours. Okay, wow, we're all done with the 10% champion boosts. Okay. Still have quite a few in overflow, but I guess that's just the 20%. Korean is pretty fun. You mean Gwenmaster? Yeah, it looks like a fun fight. Hope they don't get lazy and ask us to use 4-star to do a bit. Oh, absolutely, they're going to for one of the Korean challenges. Okay, I see what you mean. No, absolutely, that's going to happen. I don't know if it will be volume 2, but I would assume what it would be. It would probably be something like. What am I looking for here? Oh, I guess we're good. It would probably be something like the 10 Rings challenge that we had, where you have to beat the final boss several times with a 4-star. 4-star, a skill 4-star. I'd assume it would be something like that, where you have to beat the collect. I don't know if they would do it as a single fight. I think they would have it where you have to do the whole thing and probably beat the collector with a force. Nah, no, that'd be a bit. Well, no, probably with a 4-star Aegon is what the stipulation would be. The only thing is, it means you've got to use Aegon along the way to build them up. Yeah, I could see them doing that, because I mean, basically that's what they just did with the Cyclops challenge. A 3-star against the collector. Papyrus, how you doing? How goes it? You know what? I knew I had Karnak as a 6-star. I didn't realize that he was duped. Considering we were talking about the duping of 6 stars earlier. Oh, this is gonna. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that was actually gonna give me back more than I was gonna take in recoil. I don't want to get him to his L2. I could get to my L2 though. So we should be able to finish him here. Yeah, okay, cool. Are you facing the incursion bug where it jumps you up a tier? No, I don't think so. No, because... Wait, what do you mean? Like where if you would be on room 5, it takes you to room 6? Is that what you mean? But I stopped at room 5... No. I stopped at room 6 last night. So yeah, we haven't done anything more, so may finish it off today. You know, I didn't realize until this morning that we're just 8 days away from new EQ. Man, May went fast. Holy crap. No, like sector? No, I didn't notice that. Brother Structure, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Oh yeah, let me know if you guys hear the fan in the background and if it's distracting. I can turn it off. I can suffer through the heat for a little bit. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Just getting through this 6-star nonsense. Ooh, it should. I would expect by the end of this week we should see some kind of response regarding the arena changes. Whether it be we're leaving them as it is, we're making a change, we're discussing. They need to have, because I think we're at over 50 pages now, and only like within the first 5 pages was there any interaction from Kabam. And so the rest, I don't think they've said anything. Pushing for Mobile Abomination? No, I am not. I'm just going for the top 5% for the basic and the feature arena. You know, I definitely would have gone for him second round if I had not done the Shang-Chi arenas. But that took up all of my intense arena grinding for quite a while. I will not be doing something like that again anytime soon. Oof. I'm Sector 6, and when I do Sector 6, I can't get the rewards because it says I'm Sector 8. I hope that they compensate for it. They did burn some potions. Dude, they've always got some kind of problem, though. Did you open a ticket for it? You know, it could be... It might be like related to the issue yesterday with the Sigil. Because Thronebreakers were getting... what was it? Challenger? Or something. We're getting lower rewards. That happened with me too. I'm in sector 4 and 5, but said I can't get them. Yeah, I would think it's something to do with what happened with the Sigil stuff yesterday. Like it sounds like a similar thing, where you're a certain tier and then all of a sudden you're not that tier. I hate the Monday bugs. I don't know, man. I think that the way the bugs have been... Well, we've had the thing that always is happening to me. So if I stream for about 2 hours, it happens about 4 times. But where we have the crashing, and that's been happening for about a year. And then that's the one that's been very consistent. And then we do have things that come up here and there, like, you know, like the one yesterday with the Sigil thing. So that was just for a little bit of time. And then, well, yeah, wasn't it last year around this time, end of May, June, where the game was basically unplayable for like a week? I think that was just about a year ago. I'm going to try to hit EQ fast next month. I want to do some in-game content. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, and if you're going to get that completion offer, that's good for the energy refills too. Yeah. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do too. Wednesday or Thursday, get completion done of Cav, get the offer, and then spend some time in 7-2. This week would be the best time because we're not going to have AQ for a week and War is done. So we'll be off season for War, but... And thinking about that now, I'm thinking I should have held off a little bit for Cav completion. I should have been doing Cav completion like tomorrow or something, and then I would have gotten the offer. Concentrate on 7-2. Marvel Contest of Lags. That sigil bug was stupid, but at least it was 3 units every. Dude, that was so dumb. Like, seriously. Like, I don't know, man. Like, something like that, I don't see it being... I don't know. I just don't see how something like that gets mixed up. Like, there has to have been somebody doing something with code to... Like, okay, still an accident, but somebody was doing something that should have been done. Because there's no way that, you know, like, nothing's been changed, and all of a sudden, like, the tiers are changed. So what do you think he would do, Joe? Like, get EQ done early, and then get 7-1 completion done, and then go into 7-2, or work through 7-1? Because 7-1 completion and 7-2 completion would be pretty good, because you get the rank gem, the 6-star rank gem for both of them. I wonder if they farm out code to some other company. Yeah, I don't think they would do it with code, because that would be basically like their business. They do it with their server management. Like they like their servers aren't in-house. I think they're hosted by Amazon. So there was a while ago. I don't remember what it was, but there's something. Anyways, and it showed that their servers were part of the Amazon cloud kind of thing. Should I do a bits with my account name? If you're asking me to check your account in game, I'm not going to. I don't look at accounts in game. Like, there's nothing you can really see. You just see the top 4 champions, and that's not really going to tell you anything. But so long as you've got the 4 main champions, yeah. As long as you've got Aegon. Okay, so now we're going to switch over to the 5 stars. So yeah, so long as you've got Aegon, a good Mystic, a decent Science, and somebody for Invisible Woman, you're good to go. But Aegon would be the main factor. You could definitely do it without. I don't think it would be worthwhile, though. Yeah, your best I think the best option for the first path for Mystic is Sim Supreme. Mainly because of Venom the Duck. Outside of Venom the Duck, I think Doom is the best option. But when you take that into account, then if you have the choice between Sim Supreme or Doom, I'd go Sim Supreme. Most people use Torch as their Science option, but Void will do just as well. And I think there's a few different options if you don't have Nick. One of the benefits of Nick, though, aside from him making the Invisible Woman fight pretty easy, he also increases your team's attack, right? So he does more than just the Invisible Woman fight. So even if you do have somebody as a replacement for him, for that specific fight, you would end up losing a bit of attack. I think Doom, Aegon, and Human Torch are important. Aegon mainly. Doom you could substitute. Human Torch you could substitute. So it's Aegon that is kind of the necessity. And Human Torch, there's only 2 fights you'd really use him on. So if you've got Void, you can definitely swap Void for Human Torch. But for other paths, yes, they do become far more important. But for the first path, Aegon is really the only necessity. I can attest to that. Not worth it without Aegon. Yeah, there you go. I got 565. So I'm assuming you mean Claire? Clairvoyant. Sunspot, Corvus, and Quake. So Sunspot, I don't think you would really use him anywhere. Oh, wait. Where are we? We'll wait for a bit. We're going to do any more of those. Yeah, Sunspot, I don't really think you'd use him anywhere. Quake, you're not going to Quake any of those fights. I mean, unless you want to be in there for a couple of hours. Corvus on path 1. And you could use him for Ghost and Iron Man Infinity War. You could work through the Omega Red fight, get Omega Red really low, and then use Corvus to finish that off to get an initial charge. So the biggest thing that you'd be missing there... No, and Black Widow is not somebody you would want to use. No, yeah, you wouldn't want to use her. So your best Mystics options would be Sim Supreme. I don't know if... No, Doom's great. It's just the Venom the Duck fight that sucks with him. It's like, in a technical sense, it's not bad at all. It's just it's really long, and you're going to be getting to the Enrage. Yeah, you're probably going to get to the Enrage every time, but because of that, you're going to have to be reviving. With Sim Supreme, you could probably one-shot it, if not two-shot it for sure. Morningstar would be probably between Doom and Sim Supreme. But yeah, no, I don't go with Claire. He will not work out very well. So Aegon being 663. So overall, the higher the better. But for such long fights, you're going to end up with such big combos. So it just means that you might have like half a fight more until your max combo. That's really all it's going to do. Like, so yeah, the Sig for him for that is not that critical. If you can get him higher, go for it. But absolutely, you could go with it lower. So what it would mean is that on the Thing fight, you're not coming out of there with, like a high combo, or as high as it could be. But probably by Quake, you're going to be almost max to your max combo. Nilo, how you doing? If you want, you can join my Discord. There's a link in the description to my Discord. And once you join, the first room you enter, you pick what roles you want. Pick the MCOC role, and then a bunch of channels open up. And there's 2 channels there specifically for Abyss. One of them is every boss fight with, I think, at least 3 videos from different YouTubers. And I think I have it where each fight has like the ideal counter and then a couple alternative counters. So at the very least, you could see other counters that people have taken in. I hated the Masacre fights. I didn't like the first time I encountered Masacre, but that was because I screwed up. The fight itself wasn't terrible, but I screwed it up so bad. So the first time I faced Masacre, it ended up costing me almost as much as my first path. And I should have... Well, 2 things happened. One, I didn't realize that I could do that fight with anybody. And 2, I should have just... Well, no, I should have just used my entire team. But no, I just continually revived Aegon. Oh man, that was... It's fine now to look back at it and laugh and stuff, but when I was doing that, oh man, I was so... Oh, not happy. But actually, I think the 3rd fight in that path, I should have stopped because I really wasn't feeling like doing it. Corvus for Massacre? Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I ended up doing the second time. I'm doing okay now. I can't complain. What are you up to? Getting in on some of this arena craziness? Wow. I'm here getting beat up by Cap IW. Yeah, Corvus is really good for Masacre, but for the most part, you can use anybody in your team. Because as you hit him, you end up doing more damage into his block. So it's just that Corvus and Aegon will crit through the block, so they can do even more damage. It's yeah, it serves me right. I mean, it's what happens if you don't, do research or look into things before doing stuff. And there was no reason, right? Because I mean, the Abyss had been out for about 6 months when I did it, so there's definitely information in regards to that fight in particular. So I was just lazy, or I don't know. I guess lazy or just too dumb to look up any info. You see the Eternals trailer? I saw a review of the trailer. I haven't seen the actual trailer, but it looks pretty cool. I thought it was a TV show. I didn't realize it was going to be a movie. But, yeah, it should be interesting. So we've got quite a few. When is that supposed to come out? Is that this year or next year? So we've got Black Widow movie next month. And then we've got the Shang-Chi movie in the fall. So I guess Eternals would either be like around Christmas or early next year. November. Okay. Huh. I'm going to be loaded up on the movies. Nice. And then we have... Oh, no. So we have Loki starting next month. And then I guess Black Widow is in July? Okay. It's building up, boys. Yeah. Yeah, this Shang-Chi movie and the Eternals. I'll watch both of those. I don't know if I'll go out of my way to see the Black Widow one. I don't know, it just doesn't... Well, I guess it is like the origin story of her, I suppose, so... Could be interesting. But the Eternals and Shang-Chi I don't know anything about, so that's why those movies would be appealing. Loki, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and then Spider-Man No Way Home. All this... Spider-Man's this year. Oh, wow. Waiting for a refresh in 15 minutes to hit my 30 million a day slow grind. Nice. So I think, yeah, that's the second crash, right? Second crash for the stream, and then the one time where my connection crapped out. Where it was actually my connection for once. That doesn't happen often. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I don't know if we're ever going to see the help all. Oh boy. Which I'm okay with. Like, if the game is going to be relatively stable with help 10, then let's just keep it at help 10. Let's not mess around with that anymore. I guess we'll do that. Spider-Man is December and Doctor Strange 2 is early next year. Okay. You think Spider-Man No Way Home is the most hyped Marvel movie in a while? Huh. Oh! Wait, wasn't there a Black Panther 2 something? I saw something about it. Wasn't a trailer. Looking forward to Ultron's book. Me too. I think it would be really, really cool if they have him be like an apocalypse for robots. And if they do, I'm interested to see if it's going to affect Dragon Man. Because I think it should if it's for robots. But I don't think they would have him as an overarching synergy or whatever for tech. But I could absolutely see it for robots. Any idea when Kabam announcing the confirmation and details? Probably Friday. So, because I think it's usually the Friday prior to the next EQ where they disclose what's to come. So Friday we should also find out about So yeah, because next EQ will be next Wednesday, and then we've got the Gauntlet and the Summer of Pain. But I don't think either of those will be next Wednesday. Those would probably be staggered, like a week and then 2 weeks later. So Friday we should find out whatever side quest info, which might be either the Gauntlet or Summer of Pain. And then I would assume that we should also find out about the updates, reworks, new champions. Technically Magic is a mutant, but Apocalypse does nothing for her. Yeah, but she's not a mutant in game though, right? So only Kabam would call a summer event Summer Pain. Yeah, considering Magic and Colossus are brother and sister. It's kind of funny that one is, considered like in the game considered a mutant, the other is a mystic, right? Like they're both mutants, yes, but okay. Dude, it's not even Summer Pain. The way the bugs have been, it's been like year. Well, it's really been the year pain, I suppose, right? But you ever get tired halfway through running your 6 stars? 6 stars, no. But for some reason with the 5 stars, yes. I'll get through like the R5 5 stars and I'm like, I need a break now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the amount of points that you get or like the champs are less fun. I have no idea what it is. But no, 6 stars are fine. But once I go through 5 stars, I'm like, How goes it, Mr. Billy? How you doing? Okay, so we should be able to run a few more 6 stars now. Ooh, something else. I don't know if they would wait until Friday to disclose any information on what they're thinking or intending for arenas, but I think that we should see something about that soon. Because this Thursday will be 2 weeks, right? Yeah. No. Was that only going to be 1 week? No, that would be 2 weeks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I think within I can absolutely accept that they don't have a solution, but within 2 weeks of the issues with Arena, they should be able to give some kind of information on what they're intending to do, whether it be going back to the old system, adding more arenas, whatever it is. It doesn't necessarily have to be implemented Thursday, but they should definitely be able to say what they are intending to do. If not, I don't know. Well, it doesn't help that I've fought Kingpin and Yellow Jacket 7 times straight on my way to Infinite. Oy, that sucks, dude. Relentless, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Happy Taco Tuesday. Loose tacos in Canada. I guess if anything here, we'd have a poutine day. But you got Wing Wednesday. Wow. Every day is poutine day, I suppose. They need to clear their cache on regular basis weekly? What do you mean by that? Okay. Doing good. Just started working, so I'll be lurking. How's your day going? It's going okay. Getting through the arena slowly but surely. Fries and gravy sounds bomb. Thirsty Thursday? Yeah. You know, it's funny because the coasts of Canada, I would think, are, well, all three coasts, I suppose, are more seafood oriented. And then Quebec, New Brunswick, poutine, and that would be a big thing. And then Central Canada, I don't really know if there's any kind of staple foods, really. Beef for Alberta. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, I don't know. Downtime 1 hour. Oh, what? Oh, okay. You'd think so, but we do have the scheduled maintenance every... Well, you know, that's one thing, too. That's not consistent with the scheduled maintenance. Now I want fried shrimp. But they never even say what they do during their scheduled maintenance. But when we have had problems and they do their scheduled maintenance, I never see any improvement, really. So I don't even know if they, you know, had a weekly maintenance or whatever. I don't know if it would resolve anything. I don't know. I would be okay with them going a month without new content and instead spending the time where they would develop new content, spending that time to address problems in the game. But they're not going to do it because that will not bring them money. The new content will bring them money. But what's going to happen is because that isn't addressed, it's going to end up driving people away from the game. Well, I don't think that they ever did that auto opening of crystals. They announced that they were gonna. So they announced that they would announce when it would happen, but I don't think that they announced when it would happen, and I don't think it's just happened. Now I opened the crystals that I had, which would have been auto opened, so I really have no way to tell when it did take place. But I know other games like World of Warcraft, Blizzard games, they have weekly maintenance. Well, those are really the only games I've ever played. But yeah, if they had like a schedule of maintenance, even if it was once a week or twice a month, whatever, I'd be quite okay with not being able to get in the game, a couple hours once a week, if it meant that the game overall would be more reliable. So I think I've still got about a week for these boosts, so I might actually stop using them for arena and hold off for a bit if I'm going to do start in 7.2 soon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
put them to use there.
We got them.
Marianne, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Let's see here. Fried shrimp, eh? It's funny, so my parents are in the Caribbean, and not so much anymore because I mean he's older than me, but my dad used to be a diver, so he would like get a lot of seafood easily. For the most part, he would dive and then sell it, but then there would always be some for home for food. So lobster was like not hard to come by at all, but I never really cared for lobster very much. I prefer like shrimp or scallops or mussels or something like that, or crab, but not so much lobster. And I think maybe part of the reason is because it was so easy to come by. It's funny, I'm not really too much of a fish fan, but I do like the fish from the Caribbean. But like trout or char or cod. Fish in Canada anyways, I don't really care for. Do that. Okay. I don't know how they're going to change arena without adding additional arenas, because that seems to be one of the biggest complaints. And I don't. Oh yeah, I don't know. Oh boy. You love the arena? I don't love it, but I'm okay with it for myself. The only real change for me is I'm no longer doing the T1A arena. But I think people with larger rosters, it's not that the impact for somebody with a larger roster just more is a time difference. The amount of time that you're in arenas. I think the bigger impact are for those who aren't uncollected. I don't have to spread out my champs to grind. It's okay if you're doing just the 5%, but you can't be going for a champion and doing the 5%. But no, for somebody newer to the game, it really screws them over. No, 16 million is fine. I'm talking about going for the top 5% where you're looking like 23 to 26 million. But yeah, if you're just going to the final milestone, that's not a problem at all. Mr. Cataclysm, how you doing? Well, thank you for smashing that like button. Uh-oh. Watch out, Nilo. Somebody's following you. How's work coming along, Cataclysm? Have you shown your boss the game yet? Be careful at 26 million, might get the 5-star chap. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, once I'm done These 6 stars. Let's have a look at the upcoming basic champions. I'm just going to do 90 for the Stealthy just to be safe, like I did for fall. Yeah, what did he go for? Let's see. So my thing is either I'm cheap or I'm greedy. I don't know. It's one of the two. Maybe it's both. But like I want to, more than anything else, get that 1,000 6-star shards. So I would give up on going for a new champion, which might seem a little bit stupid actually now that I'm thinking about it, because I'd give up on getting a new champion in the hopes of just getting the 6-star shards. Okay, so friend didn't listen, just did. Well, the thing is, if you can do more, then you absolutely should. I mean, obviously, you know, there are circumstances where somebody can't do more, whether it be limited roster or just other things to do in life. So yeah, he went for 41.2 as a 6-star. Oh wow, in round 1. You're doing Stealthy for the extra 26? Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna see stuff like that if we see like a Doom feature, Silver Surfer, Prestige features, basically. I think we'll see people, you know, just trying to get through 6 stones. My grind for Immortal Abomination, I had to abandon all other arenas except for the T1A one, and doing that nearly cost me getting Immortal. Yeah. So when I did the one for Doom Shi, I was lucky. But that's also why I did it the second round. We didn't have any resource arenas going. So I just did the featured, and I did the 4-star arena. And the 4-star one I just did while I was watching TV. I did the 4-star one basically when I was taking a break from arena. Oh, man. Anything that I know more than 100 million, I'm skipping till I get more champions? Yeah. And the thing is, too, new champions. I think Abomination will probably be the highest as a basic for quite a while. The next big one for basic might be Strife. I don't see anybody prior to Strife going that high. But yeah, once I'm done here, we'll take a look at the upcoming basic champions. Imagine Doom and Apocalypse in the basic. I think... No, I don't know about Apocalypse. Yeah, no, I have no idea when we'd see Apocalypse there. I think Doom, regardless which one he is in, is going to go stupidly high. He's going to go higher than Shang-Chi, and which is going to be crazy because he's a champion that's been around for a little while. But, you know, a great champion with great prestige. I don't think CGR will go too high, actually. He'll go high, but I don't think he'll go crazy. Doom will be the highest, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Doom would go higher than Apocalypse as well. But Apocalypse would go... The thing with Apocalypse, though, I think there's a lot of people like myself who have him unduped because it's definitely a nice thing, but it's not a necessity. But I think if you have the opportunity to get him duped without having to use a gem or buy a gem, I think people will go for it. I wouldn't use units for an Apocalypse grind, though. If I figured I could get Apocalypse for 105, 110 million, I would go for it. But if it was looking like 130, no. I'd just be like, congratulations to everybody else. So the only thing with 150 or even 135 and stuff is that the people who can put those kind of scores up with very little unit use, or no, I don't think you can do it without any units, but very little unit use, are people that most likely already have that champion at pretty high seek. So there really wouldn't be that much of an incentive for them to do it. The people who would really need to utilize that champion, like where the champion is going to be a big benefit, don't have the roster to do it economically. Okay, so I'm going to relog, and I will be right back. And back I am. Back I am. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. I forgot for a second which arena I was doing, but obviously the one with the lower score. All right, you know what? Let's take a look at the arenas now, rather than waiting. Okay. Browser. There we go. Okay, so Falcon was the first basic, then we had Immortal Abomination. So we've got Gambit coming up. I don't think he's gonna go high. He's gonna go. So that this is coming into basic. And yeah, no, Gambit is definitely not gonna go high because that will be the Mr. Negative feature. So Gambit's going to go pretty low. Spider-Ham might go kind of high, because he's still kind of a niche champion. Daredevil, he's going to be really low. Spider-Gwen low. Luke Cage low. I don't think a Colossus will go that high, just because he's been around so long. Great champion, for sure. But yeah, I don't see him going that high. Jubilee, no. Cable will go not super high, but not super low. And it's going to be mainly people that have Apocalypse are going to go for Cable. And same thing with Strife.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's going to be people... Huron, thank you for the follow. Strife, again, will be people that have Apocalypse. But also with Strife, because he's relatively new, not a ton of people have him. So he's going to go kind of high. Yellow Jacket low, Psycho Man low, Kingpin... Mid level, I think. Super Skrull, Silver Warrior, low. Mangog, I don't know. I really don't know what he would do. Angela and Odin. Odin will probably go higher than Angela. And then Jabari Panther is going to go high. I hope Omega Red goes low. And then, Masakre and Silver Centurion. I don't think they'll go too high. But that's what we've got coming up for the next little while for the basic. So, and also those ones, I don't think, like if Strife isn't at the same time as whoever the new champion is, then he'll go high. If Strife is the basic one, there's a new champion in the feature, that would affect his score. Well, for any of them, really, I guess. All right, let's continue on. Onward and upward. All right, and I think, let me see where we are for boosts. I think I might be done running them for arena. Probably used up enough. Okay. So we'll just run, what do we got? We got 8 days. No, I still do need to use up a few of them. Okay. I was thinking I could just run the attack boosts now, but and the health boosts I definitely need to use because with suicides there's really no other time I'm going to use them. So. So what are you guys all doing? Working on arenas as well, or just hanging out? Finishing off EQ, side quests. So I think since we've been mixing in the 5 stars, we'll end up around 7 or 8 million when we're done here. When I'm done with the 6 stars, and then we'll finish off the 5 stars later, and that will end. Will be just under 12 million. Okay. Oh, let me see where we are for war. I think we cleared both groups, but I want to see how long until war is done. Still probably got a bit of time though. Probably have a little bit of time. I should have known that was going to happen. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, no, I do know why. For some reason, anytime I face Thanos, which doesn't happen that often in Arena, but anytime I've seen Thanos recently, when he's throwing his specials, I for whatever reason feel that it's reverse controls, and I didn't realize why, but it's because of anytime we have him as a challenge, he has reverse controls. So I just automatically think that's just part of the way he works. Oh boy. That may happen to me when I face Gwen Master. Probably after that, anytime I face a Gwenpool, I'm gonna think she's got reverse controls on her L1. Oh boy. Ooh, this could be a bad. Yeah, should be okay. I'll probably go to about 8 million now. I think we're gonna get just over 7 with the 6 stars. Do about another million with the 5. Let's get all of these out of the way. Oh, and I did want to take a look at war. See see how much longer we have for that. Take a quick look at the war standings, at least at the top end. See who's looking like they're going to finish out in Master or number one spot overall. I want to see what the War Machine update is going to look like too. Be interesting. We got 2 more matches with 6 stars. And that is that, and it's not 5 stars from there. Oh, 3 more. Okay. All right. Well, that worked out. Didn't even give him the opportunity to do anything. That's how it should always be. Just stand there and get hit. Yeah. Yeah. Works for me. Okay. Okay. So 2 more 6 stars and then a 5 star. Oh, no. Still got a 6 star on this team to use up. Yeah. We just traded the parries for a second there. Oh, okay. Okay. Wasn't thinking to get him down. I thought I was going to have to withstand an L3, but didn't, so not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so yeah, I think this will be it. Take us over 7.5, and then that will be that for this stream. Have 5 million more to put up to 5 stars throughout the day. Put up some more in the 4-star arena. Okay. Rayan, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So let me guess, Quake is your favorite character? What are you up to? You're Italian. Cool. You live in Italy, or that's just where you're from? You're from Venezia. Okay. Oh, Vicenza. Yeah, I spent a few months in Italy when I was, well, many years ago. I quite liked it. I was in Rome mainly. Well, yeah, no, I was in Venice for like 2 nights, and then Florence for a weekend. Napoli for actually not even a day. I just went to Naples for like to see Pompeii. And yeah. Quite liked it though. Oh, it's somebody's been making the rounds, is it, Billy? Yeah, we'll do this. So, is that the strategy? You go into a chat, you tell somebody you're from a country with a different language, and then you try to get them to say things? That's funny. Well, if you feel that he needs to be timed out, Billy, you got the power. I really don't get the appeal of that though. Like, I'm getting somebody to say something inappropriate on stream. Like, I really don't get it. Like, is it a big accomplishment or something, or what? I mean, I say enough stupid things just on my own. You don't even trick me into it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. No, I cannot say your mother's name. So we got 320,000 more to go. We'll be done with this for a while. Probably take an hour break and then get back doing the 6 stars. Watch some Clone Wars. Yeah. 1%, come on. So close yet to the so far. Reminds me of when I used to play World of Warcraft and you'd wipe on a boss at 1%. Oh. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. I get into the 5 stars, and after the R5s, I'm just like, nah, I'll take a break from Arena. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just the amount of points or something. Well, no, because the points aren't that far off, so maybe it's just that it takes longer or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, we won't bother with any more boosts for now. Ooh, and I should probably actually reboot right now, but we'll see if we can't get through this match. Boot. Oh. Ooh. 42% on a heavy. Damn. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, well, yeah, I was supposed to reboot anyway, so the game decided to do it for me. Which usually seems to be the case. If I figure it needs to be restarted, it pretty much does. Game will just be like, screw it, I'll do it myself. Let's get that crystal. Man, I went and opened up a ton of the free crystals to get through that Cyclops challenge. Ugh. Okay, so we got an hour and a half left for the war. Okay, yeah, I think we got that. Okay, cool. Ooh, and also, have a look at the top for Masters currently. Okay. Oh, that's not a big surprise. ISO 8. Oh, don't know if I've seen them before. Let's see who we got at the top of Masters. NY 17 for Loki, ASR, AGT. Okay. Yeah, the usual suspects. Who? Let's do this. Right. I think this is the last fight here. Oh, really? All right. Alright, and just over 8 million points. Okay, well, that is it for me in the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.